Do you know the difference between a squid and a cuttlefish? It's a common question that can stump even some marine enthusiasts. Both of these fascinating creatures belong to the class Cephalopoda, a term derived from the Greek words for head-foot. This description aptly refers to their unique physiques, where the feet, or tentacles, are attached to the head. Squids and cuttlefish are found in oceans all over the globe, from the warm tropical waters to the icy depths of the Antarctic. They share many similarities, which often leads to them being mistaken for each other. However, despite these similarities, squids and cuttlefish have their own distinct traits and behaviors that set them apart in the vast world of marine life. Understanding these differences not only enlightens us about these intriguing creatures, but also deepens our appreciation for the complexity and diversity of life under the sea. Now let's dive deeper into their unique characteristics. Have you ever noticed how different squids and cuttlefish look? Squids usually boast a torpedo-shaped body, aptly named a mantle, which is backed by an internal shell known as a gladius or pen. This structure, pointed at one end and flared at the other, safeguards the squid's vital organs. Squids are also armed with 8 arms, all covered in suckers and 2 extended tentacles, perfect for nabbing a meal. Now, squids are not one size fits all. There are more than 300 species of squid, each with its unique look. For instance, the recently discovered Ryukyuan pygmy squid and Hannan's pygmy squid are just a half-inch long. On the other hand, the gigantic squid, known as Architeuthis dukes, can stretch close to 60 feet in length and tip the scales at over a ton. Cuttlefish, however, are more like squids in a compact form. They have shorter, blunter mantles, embellished with a frill of undulating fin and shorter arms and tentacles. Their internal shell, termed a sepian or cuttlebone, is familiar to many as a healthy snack for pet birds. Composed of aragonite, a porous form of calcium carbonate, the cuttlebone aids in maintaining buoyancy and organ protection. The cuttlefish family is also diverse in size. The smallest member is the 3-inch-long Pfeffer's flamboyant cuttlefish, a tiny creature with the ability to alter its color and shape to match its surroundings. But don't let its size fool you. It is the only venomous species of cuttlefish. In stark contrast, the giant Australian cuttlefish can weigh up to 22 pounds and measure roughly 1.5 feet long. As you can see, squids and cuttlefish have distinct physical characteristics. They are marvels of nature's diversity, showcasing varied shapes, sizes, and internal structures. Understanding these differences not only enhances our appreciation of these fascinating creatures, but also deepens our knowledge of the vast and diverse underwater world they inhabit. Did you know that squids and cuttlefish have unique eyes? Indeed, their eyes are as intriguing as they are diverse. Cuttlefish, for instance, sport a W-shaped pupil that allows them to perceive different wavelengths of polarized light. This lets them distinguish colors without the need for dedicated photoreceptors. Fascinating, isn't it? Not to mention they can swivel their eyes forward and backward, granting them accurate depth perception. On the other hand, squids have their own optical marvels. Their eyes are highly adapted to see light even in the gloomy depths of the ocean. In terms of resolution, their vision is almost on par with ours. In fact, the colossal squids and giant squids boast the largest eyes on Earth, measuring roughly 12 inches in diameter. That's about the size of a basketball. So both squids and cuttlefish have sophisticated eyes, each adapted to their specific needs. Have you ever seen a squid or a cuttlefish change color? If you have, then you've witnessed a remarkable display of their mastery in disguise. Both squids and cuttlefish are masters of camouflage, and they owe this incredible ability to the chromatophores in their skin. Chromatophores are tiny sacs filled with pigment, which these creatures can expand and contract at will, effectively changing the colors and patterns they exhibit. This ability is not merely for show. It serves a crucial purpose in their survival. Whether it's to evade a predator or to hunt for prey, these animals can mimic the coral reefs, substrate, or any other element in their environment to hide in plain sight. So next time you're diving and you spot a seemingly innocuous patch of coral, take a closer look. It might just be a cuttlefish or a squid, cleverly disguised and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But the trickery doesn't stop there. cuttlefish can also hypnotize their prey with a mesmerizing loop of changing colors, making it easier for them to snag a meal. Squids, on the other hand, prefer a more direct approach. They grasp their prey in their tentacles and reel it in, ripping it apart with their sharp serrated radula. In the game of hide and seek, squids and cuttlefish are truly the masters. How do squids and cuttlefish protect themselves from danger? Great question. These cephalopods have evolved a myriad of defenses to ensure their survival. Squids, for instance, are known for their amazing speed. They can jet away from danger in a flash by expelling water from their mantles at high pressure. This rapid propulsion can help them escape the clutches of predators in the nick of time. But that's not all. When the going gets tough, squids also employ a smokescreen tactic, ejecting a cloud of ink to confuse predators and mask their hasty retreat. Cuttlefish, on the other hand, take a slightly different approach. Though they can also jet away and eject ink like squids, their primary defense is their unparalleled camouflage skills. They can change the color and pattern of their skin in the blink of an eye to blend in with their surroundings, effectively disappearing from sight. This makes it exceedingly difficult for predators to spot them. And if a predator does get too close, the cuttlefish can quickly switch to a startling display of bright colors and patterns, confusing or frightening the predator long enough for the cuttlefish to make its escape. Whether it's their physical characteristics, sophisticated eyes, camouflage abilities, or defense mechanisms, squids and cuttlefish are truly remarkable creatures. Can you now tell the difference